Hey, you guys, Christmas is in 2 days. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. So I just wanted to show you guys how I'm handling Christmas and our traditions when I follow a low carb diet, which basically means sweets are not my friend, but a lot of our traditions have a lot of treats. But I wanted to show you guys. I've been following the low carb diet and for years now. It's been years. My weight is consistent. I haven't fluctuated in any kind of way. I haven't gained that situation we're in that makes us in our house and people are baking and eating. I haven't gained any kind of extra weight because of that. I've been really consistent because it's been a lifestyle change for me. And one of the reasons why I think I've been kind of successful in this, okay, is because of the way I handle things like I'm trying to handle with this sweet situation. This is one of the things that my girls are super happy about. One of our biggest Christmas traditions, candy. All right, I'm going to show you guys our candy station. The week before Christmas, when we first come out of school, I let my kids have a lot of candy. Think Halloween, but we do it at Christmas time. So whatever they want. This time they filled up these apothecary jars with kisses and all sorts of different sweet tart. What else? What other kind of candy cane? Everything but
Starburst,
peppermint.
cherry,
Candy cane, cherry, Starburst, peppermint, regular M&Ms, peanut M&Ms almost done, chocolate covered almonds. These are cookie jars and they're usually filled with chocolate chip cookies, right? And I let my kids have it. I let them have it during Christmas. So, the dining room table is kind of like a gingerbread theme. And I let them have it. They really enjoy it. I'm going to come back and show you what I do for myself. But I want to show you over here, we have a hot cocoa bar. And, I don't do a lot of the sprinkles and things like that a lot of people do because we don't really like that. But I have peppermint. These are real peppermint spoons that they can stir their stuff in. I have whipped cream, in the refrigerator. I bought this Swiss Miss, no sugar added, thinking that it would just be a packet that has Swiss Miss and maybe like a milk in it and no sugar at all so that you can control, how much sugar you want to add to it. But in actuality, this has a sugar substitute in it. So I was kind of disappointed with that because it's not necessarily my favorite sugar substitute. But my kids have red sugar and marshmallows that they can add to their hot cocoa. To be honest, for them, my preference would be for them to add regular sugar than the sugar substitute. And I keep the supplies down here. I'm gonna look at the box to see exactly what the substitute is and why I don't like it. Okay, you can see the substitute that they're using. Maltodextrin. I hate maltodextrin. For someone who's low carb, a lot of people, maltodextrin still spikes your blood sugar. So if my blood sugar is going to get spiked, I prefer not to use maltodextrin. I usually don't get things that have maltodextrin in it. And so this is what your girl does for herself in a situation like this. Even though I'm low carb, I would say that my sweet tooth is pretty much gone as compared to what it was before. Like I was drinking multiple 16-ounce lattes with extra syrup. I don't really feel tempted by that anymore. My taste buds have changed a lot, but I could still appreciate some sweets. And what I tend to battle with is the emotional FOMO that you experience, the fear of missing out. The fact that for years and years we've had these kind of traditions around sugar, watching a movie while enjoying sugar, sitting around a table while having sugar, hanging out with the family while having sugar. So when you're doing those things, and you're not having sugar, there's a part of me that feels like I'm missing out, even though technically my taste buds are not necessarily craving it. And so in times like these, I notice that I'm susceptible to overindulging in sugar, and then I just don't feel good. And so since my taste buds kind of prefer the low carb version of sweets that I can get from like erythritol and monk fruit blend sweeteners, and not stevia by itself, but some kind of blend with stevia, I kind of like this. I like to get treats that have those kind of alternatives and have that in place for myself along with all the other sweets. And I've been fine not reaching for the M&Ms and the candy canes and the chocolate bars, because I have my own version that works really well for my taste buds now. So let me show you what I have. Believe it or not, you guys, I found these. My husband has been dipping into these. I found these in BJ's. That's our version of Costco. I know Costco is not in every state, but I live in Delaware, and I know it's in New York State. I found these at Costco, and so it does have sugar in it, but it has only 8 grams of sugar, and it's lightly coated chocolate covered almonds. And this one has peanut butter as well with the chocolate covered almonds. And so this is to me, even though it has regular sugar in it, it has less sugar. So that's a better choice for me to have as compared to having chocolate M&Ms, the regular peanut covered, M&Ms that's in here that I used to down like nothing. Okay. On top of that, I also, in the other container, and I got these containers from the dollar store. Aren't they cute? I feel like the dollar store is killing the game. The Dollar Tree is killing the game this year. So I'm sure you guys know of Lily's brand. I bought this at the natural food store. Actually, I saw this at the natural food store, and then I noticed that they sell it for a lot cheaper in bulk at BJ's. Okay, so these are like peanut butter cups, and I'm telling you, to me, they taste just like regular peanut butter cups. And so I bought this at BJ's also, okay? And I have a lot left over. So I really technically didn't even have to go. This is the box that the skinny dipped almonds come in. I didn't even have to go to the natural food store, okay? I could have been fine with what I got at BJ's, but at the natural food store, these candy bars were on sale 2 for $4. 70% chocolate tastes really sweet to me now, because I normally enjoy 90% and even 95% chocolate, which has very little sugar. So now if I have 70% chocolate, it's like I'm eating tons and tons of sugar. And this is very sweet to me, and it's really good. Honestly, at this point, I feel like, I was missing out, because your need for sugar makes it so that things have to be super sweet for you to notice how sweet it is. And I feel like I missed out on other flavors that were just as good. So again, there's a little bit of sugar in there, but we're dealing with, let's see, 7 grams of sugar, which is a lot less. So this is, to me, the key to being able to make it, for this to succeed in the long run. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. We're not going back to the way we were before. So how can I live so that I can still enjoy special times and special treats around food and not have like a bad relationship with food, feeling like, sugar is the devil? How can I consume it and still be a part of things without going back on my goals? And so I hope to make a lot more videos in the new year, sharing what I'm doing to cope and to succeed and thrive with this lifestyle. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. If you have any tips for what you do, if you have any tips for treats that you like, let me know in the comments down below. Be blessed.